Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Francine and I'm here with my channel, The Hermetic Herald, for another tarot reading. This is going to be specific to my members, so members only that are intending on and have decided to join as a member, welcome in, welcome in. I have a lot of great things in store for this channel and I feel like you guys are going to get the exclusive look at information and insight that my spirit team has. So thank you for imparting your financial support, your love, your insights as well. It's really appreciated and it's so necessary in this energy exchange. So thank you so much for being here. So I wanted to tune into Taylor Swift. Let's look into what can we expect, okay? Because I feel like not everyone is meant to and fated to marry, fated to settle down. Some people do decide to go from person to person to person throughout their life, and they decide that they're not interested in something that's slower, in a slower pace, or monogamous. So we're going to tune in with Taylor Swift. We're going to see what we can expect because you just never know. Let's see what her future spouse, and if that is going to pass or come to pass for her on her trajectory. Free will is at play. Please remember that she can choose what she decides to do, but we're going to go off of what her trajectory is as of today, January 16th, 2024. Based on the energies that we're getting that are coming through, I'm hearing exuding from her right now. I feel like I'm getting the color purple. I'm feeling like she's in more of a purple energy, which is more of like a softer, almost bruised energy. Maybe she's feeling a lot of emotions at this current moment in time, or she's feeling bruised a bit. Something like that is coming through. Let's keep going though. So with regards to Taylor Swift's future spouse, Spirit team, thank you so much for being present here with us. I feel like that's important for us to look into, those two cards. Please help me unlock and understand Taylor Swift to a greater degree, and to help other people see more that's likely not easy to see in the public and in the media. Please help me understand truly and succinctly what information is meant to come through for Taylor Swift, for her highest good and for the highest good of others, especially those that are fans and supporters. Please help me understand her energy, and please be real. I know that you're always real, but please help me to give only the truth and nothing but the truth on this platform. Thank you. All right, so we have, interesting. We have the first two cards that wanted to come through as the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So she's working on it. First and foremost, they want you to know that she actually takes this seriously when it comes to dating, when it comes to getting into a relationship going forward. This may not have been her energy for too long. This feels like recent energy. She feels like she's working and honing in on moving towards some growth, some expansion, becoming a better person bit by bit. I feel like she's really working on her talents, but also working on her weaknesses, and also like honing in on her skills, honing in on those weaknesses and working on them. Six of Swords is telling me that she wants to settle down. She does. Wanting and whether it happens, I know, are two separate things, because you need another person in that equation, and that person needs to be on the same path, or at least complementary to you in some way, in order for you to move forward with them. So I feel like she is on that path. She is willing to go to that path where I'm hearing the path of least resistance, where she gets to really settle down with someone. So she wants to be able to retire, to move into calmer waters with someone. So we're getting the energy. It's really interesting. It's like the energy of someone that's working from home, right? It's like you don't have to worry about your children or about tasks at home as much, because you're right there. You're right there front and center. You may be busy with stuff in your room, but you know that you're available. It's like that energy. She's open, she's ready and receptive. So let's get into it. Spirit team, what other messages would you like to give in response to this reading for her future spouse? What would you like to say about that? Wow. So we have that card come through, and that felt like it needed to come through. I also feel like the other one as well is next. So we have three cards. We have the Hierophant, which is about a relationship, higher level of relationship, or like taking things to the next level. This is like hierarchy. So this is about marriage. So we have that she feels like she's unbalanced right now. The energy is that she's trying to juggle her career and also her personal life. She feels like it's a juggling match. I'm getting the page of Pentacles as well, which is a very young energy, which tells me that she doesn't feel like she's ready. She's not quite ready. Despite reports that you're hearing about an engagement is not a wedding. An engagement is it's like the intention of getting married, but there are many people that get engaged that actually keep and stay engaged for quite some time. It does not guarantee that they will be married or that they will be married now or anytime soon. So I just want to get that out there. I feel really strongly that she's in deliberation about that. She's thinking about it. She's like considering the idea. But here's the thing, the reality of the situation, and I know the truth, sometimes it hurts, but the truth of the situation that I'm getting from this reading is that she is not yet there. Page of Pentacles energy is very young. She's still finding balance still. And look at that, like the Four of Wands is marriage. So she's like really undecided about how she can get to that finish line, meaning she's segueing into that and she wants to get there. She's really intentional about getting into that place, but she's still in her head is what I'm hearing, in her head, and trying to see things differently. I think she's trying to see marriage itself differently now. But look at that, guys. Look at this energy. It's like I'm unbalanced. I feel like I have only just begun. Like it feels like even though she's had a lot of accomplishments under her belt, she still feels like she just started. She still feels like she still has so much to do. Eight of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Emperor. She's still looking for her Emperor. Interesting that we're hearing that she's still looking, right? Let's keep going. Yeah. Let's get into internal and external feelings towards her current relationship, and then let's segue into future spouse information. So let's get into what she's currently involved with regards to Travis Kelce, okay? Feel this card. Three of Wands. Interesting. Let's keep that in mind. What is Travis's internal feelings? What does he feel internally towards Taylor Swift? Interesting. I'm hearing blackballed. He feels blackballed. Blacklisted. He almost feels like he's almost feeling like he is a commodity. He feels like he is an object at this moment in time, which is kind of odd to feel. You'd want him to feel free and to feel empowered, not to feel that way, or to feel excluded from other people for some reason. Let's get into his external feelings. How does he feel externally towards her? This wanted to come out. Is there anything else? Because it didn't flip out quite well. Okay. Wow. Two cards. Wow. His external feelings, there's a lot going on. With his internal feelings, it's pretty dead or just pretty silent. Interesting. Let's keep going. What is Taylor's internal feelings right now at this moment in time as of January 16th, 2024? What is Taylor's internal feelings? Okay. What is Taylor's? Is there any more? I hear one more. What's her internal feelings? Oh my, there's three. And what's her external feelings? I'm just hearing on the other side, she like really wants to see the other side of life. I feel like she thinks like that Travis is like a portal to some other world or some other like experience in life that she hasn't had. What's her external feelings? Okay, well, I'm not going to hide those. Let's get into it. Bottom of the deck for these two, as of today, is the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. This is tough energy, guys. So the Ace of Wands is usually when you feel inspired. It's about creative energy. It's also about libido. It's like the inspiration or the desire to act on something or to pursue something. But we have the Five of Swords. It's like a tree being cut down. So there's something about downsizing or like feeling like they're being cut down in some way or feeling like they're cutting each other down. The inspiration is kind of dwindling. It feels like there's like something that's attacking their root, their foundation, because they started out in other readings feeling really excited, really empowered, really intrigued by each other. The interest was there, but I feel the Five of Swords is more of a conflict type energy. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's continue from where we were with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords. This can also denote that there's going to be conflict, or is currently conflict around them, and they feel like they have to hold on to some kind of semblance of control with the relationship, because the Nine of Wands is classic for resilience. It's about keeping things going no matter what. Like, you're almost there, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's like telling someone that you care about or even are in love with, I don't care what anyone has to say about anything. I'm not going to let anyone try to mess things up for us. Let's fight. And they wanted to fight. It could be that energy of them fighting for this relationship, or it can be that they are fighting between each other. It could be both. All right, let's get into it. What is Travis's internal feelings? Let's look at his external feelings. We have the Wheel of Fortune. He feels like this was opportune timing for him to meet her. He feels like he's lucky. He also feels like it was meant to be. It was fated. We also have the Tower. He feels like this was meant to cause a huge disruption with regards to his life, his everything, every aspect of his life. He felt like she was meant to shake things up. So he feels like just a huge amount of emotion towards her. Tower can also mean that he feels like this is like a whirlwind type relationship right now. Nine of Cups, he's happy, content. So externally, he wants you guys to see that he's happy, he's content, he's feeling like his life is like exciting, a lot of excitement with the Tower, and feeling like things are unknown. He feels like, and this could be for the first time in his life, that he doesn't really know what's going to happen. That's the energy we're getting for his external vibe. Let's look at her external vibe, because that came out real easy. We have the Page of Pentacles, learning something new, trying something out. It's the energy of studying, like getting to know someone. So she feels like she's still getting to know him. This was the energy we got in the reading earlier. We also have the King of Pentacles. Matter of fact, I feel like that was what we had earlier. So it's actually just the King of Pentacles, which is feeling rich, feeling like you have so many things to be thankful for, grateful for externally. We also have the Seven of Cups, feeling like there's options, feeling like Travis is an option, feeling like her life is up to her. No one knows what's going to happen. No one knows what the future holds. Knowing that she is in control and feeling like she can choose and that no one can dictate to her what she should do. There's also the energy of the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. So that's the energy of sneaking. So she feels like she has some like best kept secret, even though you guys know about them. She feels like there are secrets that you guys don't know, and she likes that. She likes the idea of you guys looking and seeking out information, but not finding it, because there's some things that you guys will never know. That kind of energy is coming through, and we have the Fool. She feels really young. She feels really excited. She feels like she's learning more about this person. She feels really like the world is my oyster. That is what she's giving with her external feelings. So this is how they project their relationship out to you guys. How does Travis feel? Let's look at that. Internally, he feels the Queen of Wands towards her. So he feels like he's empowered. Interesting. Queen of Wands feels like he's a co-conspirator with her, meaning he feels like they're both on equal level and equal terms, because we know that Taylor is a Sagittarius. The energy of a Sagittarius is the Queen of Wands. So it feels as though he's trying to say that he knows her worth, or he at least knows her power, but he knows his power. He feels like they both are on equal or level footing, is what I'm getting. He feels determined. He feels also he's in more of his feminine energy, which means that he's learning how to kind of chill for a second and take a seat and not feel like he has to control everything or dictate everything. He feels like he can balance things out with her. He feels like they both are two halves, or at least two people, two individuals rather than halves, that are both independent and empowered. That's how he feels towards her. He feels like he's empowered by her. He feels like he is also like a co-creator with her in their relationship. So let's look at how she feels internally. She feels like this is an opportunity. This is a relationship. Interesting. I heard relationship to die for. So she feels like this is a relationship and an opportunity that she's glad she didn't pass up. We also have the Moon. She feels like the same essence of mystery that we felt with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. It feels like that essence of like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't really know you, and I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's kind of the mystery aspect, but this is an opportunity to delve into something mysterious. She feels like he's mysterious as well. And we have a sun. She feels really joyful. She feels really young at the same time. So there's this young and mysterious vibe coming in this reading between the two of them. Let's look at some tea leaf cards. What would you like to say about the nature? I feel like they want me to take this. What would you like to say about the nature of this relationship between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, Spirit? Wow. Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So valley, usually when you think of the valley, it's the darkest part of a situation, or the darkest part of your journey. So it feels like they're feeling like they're meeting each other in the valley, but that they have the strength, the deep personal strength, that they can succeed and that they can work things out despite any opposition. So they feel pretty strong. We also have a journey, either physical or mental. They're willing to take the carriage into that valley. So there were some like things that they might have known about each other, like potholes that they learned along the way so far, but they're willing to take their carriage and ride it together into this storm, into this valley, danger, especially in money matters. I got this, what's interesting is I got the energy that Travis specifically is like, sometimes he spends an exorbitant amount of money on date nights or on opportunities to woo her and to like impress her. I hope he knows that she is actually not, you don't have to impress her like that, I don't think, because I'm seeing financial issues. Money matters. He needs to be careful with that. We have financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So there's some financial gain coming to them. And I feel like this has something to do with Travis, because when I think of the Dolphins, I think of the team, the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins. Financial gain. So something coming to him, an opportunity coming to him that he has been waiting for. Yeah, he's been waiting for an answer from someone. He's going to get it. So for some reason, they want me to know about that. So they're kind of focusing on their respective careers. That's the energy I'm getting. They just want Travis to be careful with his money, specifically. We also have an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So one of them's being really boastful and arrogant. Very stubborn. Someone's being really stubborn. Okay, let's keep going. We also have, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So they're going in the right direction. Everything is going according to plan, like according to the universe's plan. Despite whatever happens, they are going according to plan, because the intention that they had when their souls connected, or when they decided to meet, it's like everything is going as it should. We also have family wishes come true. So something about the generational line for both of them, the family, the ancestors on either side, I feel like they're learning something. I think it's highlighting someone who hasn't been sincere or dependable in the past. And I feel like this is Travis's side. So they're feeling like she has been helping him. So she has a wish come true in some regard for him. They had fears, worries about him. They felt like there were tense situations between them. I feel like there still are some fears between the two of them, but they're trying to push past it. When we saw the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, they're trying to push past people that try to get in their ear, talk to them about this relationship and try to tell them what to do. They feel empowered, so they're going to focus in on what they feel and go step by step. They're going in the right direction, as they should. It just feels like there's some tense situations that they've been through. We also have be careful, do not take risks. So they should not take risks, and I think that includes engagements during this time, because it feels really risky. I feel like they should really just focus in on their money and also on enjoying their company, because we had take a vacation and secret admirer here. So just enjoying their energies together, not focusing on the past and the heartache. If there is any heartache, let's keep going. See if there's anything else we should know. What do we not know about these two that you'd like us to know? A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. This is going to go longer than people expected, and that is why my reading, when I said that it was going to go into 2024, there were some people that were not into that answer. They're like, well, what do you mean? They did not believe it. And I get that, but it's coming to pass that way, where they are going they're doing this for the long run, longer than people expect. May is significant. Something's going to happen big. Something big is going to happen. Either this is going to dissipate or this is going to intensify May to June. So we're going to see something shift for them in May to June. May to June. Something shifting. What's happening May to June? Could you help us understand that? Wow, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. What is it going to be, guys? Passionate love or hate? Getting together with friends. And we have fair man. Interesting. Let's keep going. What would you like to say about May? Is there anything, Spirit Team, that you'd like to say? This person, there's someone in particular with blonde hair that's being addressed here. Persevere and you'll overcome problems. Interesting. Someone here is being told, a fair man with blonde hair is being told to persevere and they'll overcome any problems. Interesting. So in May, June, someone's going to get together with friends because they're dissatisfied with this relationship. So either Taylor or Travis is going to like talk about how something isn't working out in May to June. And someone else who thinks highly of them is going to take a chance. Someone who's interested in one or the, I think this is for Taylor. Someone who's interested in Taylor is going to come in and say, you should do something risky or try to incite some advice from a friend. Yeah, some friend of Taylor's who's, I feel, blonde and has blue eyes is going to be helping her or telling her something, some advice as she's dissatisfied with this person. I feel like Taylor is going to be dissatisfied with Travis in May to June. I feel like she needs to be careful with her health. She may be affected by this deeply. We have work, achievements, and success. So she's going to be able to succeed and continue to be empowered by her career path, but there's going to be major changes in May to June between these two. What would you like to say about fire? Wow. She has passionate love or hate, so they're focusing on her, and it says the most difficult part of the situation is over. What does that mean? August. Okay. Interesting. So she's going to have some issues May to June that she's going to talk to a friend about, someone specific here, a fair man, because she's dissatisfied with something in the relationship, and then something's going to come to some conclusion in August. Interesting. Successful outcome to your problem. She's going to find the key in some outcome, and she's going to be wiser for it. Wow. Okay. So what is the trajectory for this relationship, Spirit? What is the trajectory for this relationship in particular? Trajectory for this relationship. Wow. We have the Two of Wands, which is looking elsewhere. This is looking at something from afar. I feel like they're going to be looking at each other quite often from afar. Like they're not going to be able to go with each other to some places, some specific places. There's going to be healing on this trajectory with them. Clarity, for sure, with the King of Swords. And they're going to be manifesting something more fulfilling emotionally. So yeah, they're going to be transitioning out of this relationship. We have the King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like Travis is going to cut it off. I feel like Travis is actually going to be the one that's going to say, hey, I think we should actually stop this, because Taylor's starting to become unhappy and dissatisfied with things. She's talking to other people, trying to get advice about the situation, and I feel like he may want her to talk to him more, but it feels as though they're going to have this natural decline in the relationship where they're just going to know. They're just going to know this isn't going to work out. We're better off alone, but we can toast and say we really are happy for what we created, but now we need to transition out and balance will be restored. Sagittarius energy. So this is very clearly not going to last. This is not her future spouse. Okay. Will they get engaged? Will they end up getting engaged anyway? No. Look at that, guys. Have you ever seen a stronger no? Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. No, definitely not. These two cards are like sadness. For the Five of Cups, that's like grief, feeling as though you lost something in the midst, and like you only have two things but you can't see them. And the Five of Wands is about conflict and differing beliefs. They're not on the same path, on the same trajectory with marriage. They're not in the same place mentally with marriage. So let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit Team. Let's keep going and see what we can glean from Taylor's future spouse here. long-term partner, if anything. Spirit team, what would you like to say about all this? Oh, I feel like this is for her. Okay, warning you of a problem either now or in the future, and then happiness. So she's being warned about something. She's going to be warned about what makes her happy and focusing on that and not letting anyone's like desires for her, like her fans and other things like that, affect that. She's going to receive a gift. So that's a good start. Okay. They're trying to warn her too, her spirit team as well, about some things. I just saw the word Botox, warning her about Botox. Don't know if she's ever thought about trying it or has ever tried it before, but they're saying it. You don't need that. Or they're trying to say just be careful. That's really random to hear. All right. All right, let's get into it. So what are the archetypes of this person that we can look out for? Spirit team, what are the attributes of Taylor Swift's future spouse? What are some of the light and shadow attributes that we should be aware of? I immediately heard detective, which tells me this person's going to see right through bullshit. They're going to be the type of person that sees when she's like pretending or faking it, and they're going to be like, why are you doing that? You don't have to do that. I see what you're saying. I see right through I see right through you. I'm just getting, look at that, guys. He's going to be this person who's just going to, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know this person's pronouns, but I'm getting he. Destroyer. This person's going to be someone who releases what is destructive, preparing for new life. This person's going to be someone that shakes up her world and has her open up her eyes to something, to see like the things that she needs to cut ties with. Like she's going to have a really transformative relationship with this person. They're the type of person that are going to say, why do you do this or that, when you know that that's not true to who you are and to what you think. There's some residual stuff. There's some things that she needs to address, that he's going to help her address. Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. This person has this mentality of wanting to help and facilitate help with people. They might even be like a healer type energy. They also have the Queen. Radiates the regal feminine. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Let's see here. Is this a man spirit? Just in case people are curious and want to know. There's no harm in that. Is this person a man specifically that you'd like to address? Okay, so we have a couple cards. Alright, let's look at that. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Alright. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Swords, the Star, and the Two of Wands. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else comes through there for that question. What would you like to tell us? I'll open up the floor. Oh, interesting. This person might be this person is very successful. Wow. They're really good at getting things into balance. Very defensive, protective. They're very, very determined. They could be a fire sign as well. Specific fire and earth placements. This person may also just be bi as well, maybe attracted to both energies. Because regardless, Queen is an energy. It's not an actual like physical, it could be like the actual physical representation of this card could be what they want to tell me. But it feels like they're trying to say this person is very fluid, regardless. Fluid energy here. Radiates the regal feminine and uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Queen of Swords energy. Interesting. This person is very straightforward. They have a lot of earth placements. Fire and earth. Very interesting. I was almost going to say very considerate. Let's keep going. Are there any other light attributes that you'd like us to know, Spirit? Wow. Alchemist. This person can make stuff happen for them career-wise. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. This person's really good at planning and utilizing energy. This person could also be a feminine energy. This could just be, it's not clear. So we're going to see what happens. I don't get an energy of like one distinct, you know, masculine, feminine. I see them being very fluid. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And we also have here for light attributes, victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. I feel like this person has a lot of earth placements because I feel like they're grounded and they know like, hey, you don't have to sink to this level, or you don't have to pretend in this situation. You can be yourself authentically. I feel like sometimes Taylor may find herself sinking into like complacency or like just going along with something that someone does when she shouldn't do that, and it's not honoring her energy, something like that. This person being very good at planning, very good at executing things, very good at conquering life, very smart, very intellectual, conquering fear of surviving. Yeah, this person knows their worth. Yeah, child divine. They may have a spiritual life. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. What are their... Yeah, this person has been through some really hard stuff, and they're still really strong. She's going to be asking things about them like, oh, like, how did you get through this or that or the other thing? And this person's going to be like, to me, I didn't realize how impactful it was for you, but I went through this and it's no big deal. Like, this person seems to take on a huge burden or have experienced a lot of things in life, and they come from a place of empowerment, and they feel like they're just like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Or why are you being that way? Why are you acting this way when you know that that's not really how you are? Very honest. They might embarrass her sometimes, like in the sense of like telling people like, that's not actually what you meant, or like, that's not, you're not being real there. Interesting. What are some shadow attributes of this person? Shadows. Shapeshifter, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. This person's good at shifting. They're a chameleon. They really, really get along with people very well. Personal agenda though. They focus on what they need in the moment. They may like at first kind of not know if they can trust Taylor at first. They might feel like they need to kind of see what happens and kind of like figure her out. Because I feel the energy of them not wanting to just kind of assume that because she's a worldwide success or known that they can trust her. They feel like really honest, down to earth, a down to earth person. I don't know if this person is a celebrity. They just feel like they're just so like relatable. Is there anything else you'd like to say for shadow archetype, spirit? Wow. Okay. So we have... This person had a really interesting either sex life, or had like a really interesting relationship, like experience with relationships. They had a really bad habits in the past, manipulating others. They're really good at manipulating others if they want to. They have a great way of getting along with any and everyone, and yet they are going to want to express and expose Taylor when she's not being honest and real. Interesting. I'm not sure what I think of this person. Like, apart from the dependable energy, like of them being really good at like getting things done, it says using the lack of money as an excuse to not move forward with life. This person doesn't seem like they're a celebrity. This feels like someone that she meets that's very romantic or like very intriguing to her. She's going to be really drawn to them. But this person and her are going to go through something. It feels like this person has like the capabilities of really hurting her, but yet this person is going to, they came with more positive or light attributes so far. Let's keep going. Any other, are there any other? There's one here. Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Ooh. This person is also like... They gotta be careful with them. This person's very enticing and very alluring. They should be careful. So how is this her future spouse? Could be your spouse. It doesn't mean that they actually are like a good fit for you long term. Obsession or obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. Ooh, this person is they're a siren in some way. I'd be very careful with this person. Very strong energy. They will show her huge lessons. Is there anything you'd like to say about this person, Spirit? Because they're kind of making me like feel a little concerned or cautious. Anything you'd like to say about this person, this future spouse for Taylor that she's gonna marry? This person feels almost like an emo vibe too. Like, I don't know how to describe it. All that glitters isn't gold. Damn, that's the Tower moment. This person's gonna show her something huge that she needed to hear and see. This person is going to like literally have her on the edge of her seat. Interesting. Where is this person coming from? I feel almost like they have a music history though. So it's like this person is so down to earth and they seem like they have a lot of great things to impart to her. But I feel like they're going to show her that she needs to do a lot of work. I feel like they're going to be a blessing for her, but I feel like they also can be manipulative if they let themselves be. She's going to be mending with this person a lot. This person's going to really trigger her in some ways. What is this person going to trigger in her, Spirit? Wow, this is going to be a huge soulmate. This person's going to transform her. They have a Scorpio placement that's significant. They could just be a Pluto and Scorpio. But look at this, death, 7, 8, and 30, divine timing. This person's going to come at the right time and she's going to fall for them hard as hell. This person's going to really, really be like a siren for Taylor. And she's going to really learn some big lessons that she needs to learn. And this person is really going to show her some things that she needed to hear. Like something about like, and it's 3:33 on the clock right now that I'm doing this. She's going to learn some things. She's going to feel for the first time, or maybe not the first time, but she's going to feel like she's not all that in a bag of chips. That energy is coming through. That may sound harsh, but something about her being like falling off of her high horse, or like realizing something about like humility and about like recognizing that she's human. Something about her is going to shift because she's going to see things differently and have to do some work on her actual personality. Some really intrinsic things about her that were actually karmic that she got accustomed to, or had people always bolster. Like people would really encourage her to do this really toxic thing or have this toxic attribute. What is that attribute? Yeah, this person is going to be a sacred space for her secrets, but they also are going to be very powerful because they have those secrets. And she's going to feel a little bit like, damn, this person is really showing me something. What would you like to say about this situation with this future spouse, Spirit? This is pathway. Expectation. Wow, great fortune. This is going to be a huge revelation for her. This relationship, it is necessary. It is a gift to her. I have not had someone so interesting come into my reading ever. This person has been through some things and they're like going to be what she needs. So she's going to marry this person. This person's going to be very impactful to her. But what would you like to say about the longevity of this relationship, though? Because that doesn't mean she's going to be with them for long. What would you like to say about the relationship as a whole? A new romantic cycle begins. And then we have your commitments being tested. They're going to have a lot of ups and downs in this relationship. They're going to have moments where you're thinking they're going to break up and they don't. Conclusions are within reach, but there's some conclusion they're going to reach together and learn. Nothing is yet set in stone. This person could be a Virgo or have some Virgo placements. I've never seen something like this. This person could have a Pluto in Scorpio, a Mercury in Virgo. They could have like, wow. Yeah, they are very cutting with their words. So they could be a Queen of Swords energy. But they also have a lot of things to teach her. Wowzers. This person is really cool to me. It's intriguing. It's like, it's this weird thing to say, but like, what are those movies? There's like this is the only way I can remember the movie, but there's like movies that Johnny Depp has been in, like Nightmare Before Christmas or something. That that director. It's very like a dark energy. This person's darker, and that's why I was getting the emo vibe. It's like this person is going to be really, really tough on her, but it's going to help her. But it's because they care. Tough love. Wow. Wowzers. And it says communication is key. This person is going to have some either Gemini or Virgo Mercury plate, like a Mercury in Virgo or Gemini. Very communicative with her, and she's not going to like it a lot. It's going to help her conquer her ego. Something about her ego going through a death with this person. What would you like to say to close? In need of help, assistance, and guidance. She asked for this. She needs this help, actually, energetically. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. This is necessary for her. This person could even have dark hair, like dye their hair black or just have dark hair. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead, and indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble endlessly. She might feel like her life is rambling if she, you know, before she meets this person, and then victory is going to come to her. Yeah, she's going to feel unsettled in this relationship a bit, and will be playing a different role. But it's for her good. Fear, worries, tense situations, yeah. She's just going to have a lot of things come out of nowhere, and it's going to feel really shitty. Yeah, she's going to feel like this person's working against her, but they're actually helping her a lot. Now, yeah, it's not going to last a long time. How long would you say? What is their trajectory? Because this Queen of Swords is coming out again. It could be a feminine energy or someone who is bi. That energy is coming through. Just a very relaxed, I'm hearing relaxed. Yeah, Virgo energy. Damn, Virgo. So it could be a Virgo Mercury and a Virgo Sun, or just something with Virgo in it. High Priestess, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the Chariot. She's going to make great music. I feel like with this, like she's going to have a lot of stories to tell. She's going to recognize that she's going to feel stuck in her head or indecisive about this relationship long term. And she's going to feel like she needs to let go and move forward. Yeah, but look at that, 10 of Cups though. She's going to not receive the information this person has for her, like the insight and knowledge and wisdom, very well. She's not going to receive it well at all. I feel like she might even try to run away from this person. But it's her karmic fate and justice to be with them. Is there anything else? I'm just getting the number 7, so I don't know. Like, this is going to be something that is more so private, more so intuitive. It's going to take her through some journey in her spirituality. How long, Spirit? I would say it seems like they're going to be married for 4 years or so. Until she reaches stability and an equilibrium is what they're saying. Wowzers. Wow. So keep an eye out. She's going to run away. She's going to not be able to take it. And something's going to happen where she just runs away to get into something fun. She might even get into something extramarital with a soulmate of hers. And judgment comes down on her karma. Wow. That's really interesting of an energy. This energy is really interesting. Emperor. I feel like she's going to feel like she needs to be the one in control. They're going to have like a power play thing going on where they're not going to... Interesting. She's used to starting over a lot. She's going to feel like she needs to be in control and leave the situation. Something like that. And I'm not saying or condoning like someone controlling you. I just feel like she tends to have a power play with her masculine energy. And I feel like this person's going to humble her a lot, where she's going to have to learn how to operate in both. And then also is going to be tempted to run into something else, to someone else's arms. She's going to have to see this differently, though. I hope she sees it for what it is, though, because it seems like it's going to help her a whole lot in some way. Yeah, I'm just getting the number 7. 7 is significant. So, like 4 years they're together, they may leave. And then something about deception, like people not knowing that she was seeing someone on the side. Something about deception, cheating, trickery in the midst of their relationship. I just saw mango as well. Don't know if she likes mangoes. Is there anything else you'd like to say about this person? What are some physical characteristics? Oh, wow. Okay. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they have a lot of air placements that want to come through. They're going to have her in this energy. Eight of Swords is confusion. This person's a really deep thinker. I'm hearing the long game. She's gonna be really enticed by them, but like I feel like they're gonna like try to string her along at first, or like they're gonna try to like get to know her because they don't want to like assume that they like her or know her based on what people think. And I think she's gonna feel like it's a challenge in some way. Interesting. She's going to defend this relationship a lot too before it ends. She may hold back from some music, and then when it comes out, it's going to be like amazing. Something like that, because we have the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, like holding back on some lyrics and some songs that she feels are indicative or like help you understand her relationship when she was with them. She may let them go at some point, but she's going to hold on to them for a bit. There's some really powerful songs that she's going to have after this relationship, and she will maybe release some of them and keep some to herself. She's going to be very like secretive and kind of like more so private with her personal life, more than she has been with Travis. And I feel like she's going to be focusing on her work primarily, and then leaving some things to interpretation, not letting you guys see it. Damn. So wow. So that's what I have for you guys. I could keep going, of course. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, things you want to talk about, please feel free to do so in the comments section below, and I can expand on that. But until next time, I will put all these away and start on the next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.